Leo, it is your January 2024 crystal ball scrying and tarot reading on Esoteric Tales and Tarot. How are you, Leo? In the crystal ball, I was seeing all sorts of funny things, and then the song that was playing was an old Whitney Houston one, but it was a dance track. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm going to make it anyway. And the thing was jumping out with it, like it's something about packing your bags. So you could be heading off, could be traveling, but there's something in the song that makes out that people are. The funny thing I laughed about was that they're cheap. It's something about buying dinner, and you're feeling as though people are spending. They just feel like they're being cheap. They're not spending enough money. So that was something that came through with the crystal ball when I was looking at it. I'm just going to see if there's any other messages. Just felt as though you were like, hang on, I'm paying, this is going to be a nice experience, and you're being sort of shortchanged out of an experience. I feel like you thought you were, going for a steak and you're heading for a hamburger, that kind of deal. And maybe that's how you felt at Christmas time, because I'm seeing Christmas presents. Perhaps you overspent and people didn't reciprocate and buy you anything like that either. So maybe you were in a bit of a huff and you feel like, I'm going to spend it on myself anyway, and it's all right, it's okay. And maybe that's relevant, the song, for some people in terms of the cheating side of things too. Like maybe you have someone's listening that has found out that something's not gone to plan. Keep tiger's eye near you as a protective crystal stone as well for you guys, for Leos, because that could be helpful for you at this time. I actually am laughing because I feel as though you're fine. Here you go, you're coming out, first card, the Strength card, your card, the Leo card. There you are, Leo, the lionesses and your cub. So you're quite fine with anything that's gone on. Whatever's happened, you're having a laugh about it. It's like you're in the club and you're dancing away, having a giggle about the end of 2023. I think you sort of took it in your stride. I think it wasn't. I haven't heard from anyone that they've had the greatest year. So I think you're just having a laugh and partying it up. And here you are as the King of Wands. So you've come out sort of twice already. And this to me looks like, the fun party vibe. Like looks like it could be heading to a festival. Maybe you're heading off to an outdoor festival somewhere to party. It looks even a bit Mardi Gras vibes. Perhaps you're getting ready for something like that. You've got the King and Queen of Wands. Can I say any more? This is fire, fire, fire. Your energy again. So you've got your Sagittariuses, your Leos, and your Aries on the board. Mainly you guys with this energy. Looking good. Feeling like you're in your power. Understanding your health and fitness. Getting in the gym. You're ready for, if it's Southern Hemisphere where I am, summertime vibes. If it's winter, you know what not to do. And you're going to have a blast at the start of the year. That's what you're kind of thinking is, January, I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be showing myself, I'm okay. That's what you're coming into this energy with. And if there's somebody there, then pack their bags, head off. Emperor energy, again, fire sign. We've only got fire on the table. This is more your Aries kind of energy. So that could be what we're talking about here. You might be an Aries matched with a Leo in any kind of dynamic of relationships, same-sex relationships, but you definitely could be more of that Emperor energy coming in. So January, really good for starting the year off and thinking maybe you want to start your own business. Perhaps you've headed in down that direction, wanting to work for yourself, wanting to put more energy into your own, realizing that putting it into others is not where the abundance is, because you're decided that, yeah, like when you do put money elsewhere, it doesn't come back in the same amount. Yeah, we've got the Judgment card here. So again, this sort of feeling as if you're wanting fairness now, and maybe the people sort of are going to be judged, and you'll spend less time around the ones that are being cheap and cheapskatey. If it was a relationship where you've had to leave, which is coming up in this song, you'll be okay anyway. Perhaps the judgment is coming on what that separation might look like in terms of who gets what, and maybe you're wanting to keep your business side of things, business name, and sort of going, you know, my image and my business is worth the most to me. And here we go with more Wands energy, but a lovely card that's popped out with it. So we've got the Five of Wands, which, as you can see, it looks quite testy here, and as if we're talking about if we're talking about the cheapskates or whatever, it looks like the argument is happening. And I feel like this is you, Leo, staying in your power and just giving the kind of death stares. This person's popping off and you're sort of going, nah, I'm heading off, you know, pack your bags, you know, but I'm heading in a different direction. So you might help them pack their bags if it's somebody who is around your energy that's just not pulling their weight. And that will bring in the Two of Cups for you. So I feel like there's soulmate energy on the horizon. If you don't already have somebody in your life who is like that, who you've got them being cheap at the moment, you need to give them a bit of a scare. Maybe that's what you're going to do, Leo. You're going to dress up and show everybody how fabulous you are, looking the part, and then the person's going to go, oh, you know, I've got a Leo here. I need to be buying the steaks, not the hamburgers. And so you've got that beautiful soulmate card. That seems like a more relaxed kind of energy coming through here. On the bottom of the deck, wow. Again, I've had this several times for the start of the year readings. So bottom of the deck is the Fool, which is the perfect energy for the start of it's my New Year resolutions kind of card, because here you've got your wishes with the candles. You've got, you know, your love hearts here. She's almost like, nearly looks like doing spell work here and asking for the universe to bring in what she wants. She's got Venus in the background. She's sort of saying, you know, I need to have a break here, and I want to have everything, all my wishes come through. So lovely energy there for the new year. I'm focused on protection stones here. So I'm thinking, you know, just make sure that when you are out, if you've had any of this kind of energy where you're feeling like people are sort of, you know, not so favorable or nice to it, because I feel as though you're going to have envy and people looking in a little bit to how well you recover from things when you're knocked, Leo. So just protective sort of stones and energies will be good for you too. We've got the Star card, the Aquarius energy coming through here over the Strength. Beautiful, because nice to start off the year with that Aquarian balanced sort of energy, with her having one foot in the water, one on the earth. Yes, perhaps the nighttime going out as well will be really lovely for you too, underneath the stars. Maybe you'll meet somebody who's more passionate like how you are, because I've got the the Ace of Rods. I feel like you're feeling like you're fairly passionate there, Leo, and ready for something to come in, and that's come over this pair. So the King and Queen of Wands, which is really nice because, you know, maybe there's a bit of magic bringing a better scenario in for you or improving a current one. And we've got the World card, another perfect one for the start of the year because it's cycles closing, new ones beginning. And that's also coming out over this working out. So maybe you're going to take on a new hobby, a new sporting kind of pursuit that's going to be very good for your body, very healthy. Maybe you're just thinking, okay, I'm going to start a new Year's resolution, and you might stick with it this year, Leo, where you're actually sticking to your diet, sticking to your routines. I hesitate to say the word diet because I don't think they're necessarily great, but healthier eating and, you know, going out for your walks or jogs, that kind of thing, maybe joining a group that's doing that type of thing. So I'm seeing all of those things for you. And here we go, you've got the King of Rods coming out again, who's the King of Wands here. So coming out over the Emperor. So it could be, again, an Aries, clarifying an Aries, but it's just to say that, yeah, this is you, Leo, in your powerful... I mean, look at all the fire on the table. We've got fire, 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 fire. So, you know, that is what the start of the year is for you. It's really, it's your vibe. It's your kind of, you're in your element. The Devil's coming out here, which is interesting because it's coming in with the Judgment and the Five of Wands. Could be a Capricorn card. It could be Capricorn helping out with the judgment of something here. But be careful of your words when it comes to this card, the Five of Wands, and the argumentative action that's here, because it's coming out in a cautionary way to me. So if there is a Capricorn that you're speaking to, just watch the way that you're speaking. You know, be careful about stuff, whatever you say, because it's going to carry on with you. Also, be careful of any kind of addictions that you have. Maybe somebody else has that, like a bit of an obsession going on, or you yourselves, where you're looking over at somebody else and how, you know, maybe with the breakup, if there was one of those because of the song, just be mindful of checking out, over, not doing too much snooping on other people's social media, mindful of people who might be interested in you in that kind of way, and keeping protection around yourself. Also, overindulging. It's never a good idea when the Devil comes up if you're having too much partying, too much drinking. It's going to have a negative impact on things. And here we go, we've got the Five of Wands with the Five of Wands. So more double ups. And that could be what is being problematic in a relationship that you have. Also, it could be that the fighting kind of energy that you've got here, this arguments, you can see here, they've got all of their wands up, and you can see they're in a battle. It's like they're smacking the sticks. And it's coming up over the Two of Cups, of course, and underneath the deck, I've got the Nine of Rods, so more fire energy. I mean, there's so much on the table here. Probably I would even go so far as to say too much hot-headedness. So this Nine of Wands is, again, you know, he's got a lot of, he's sort of got plenty of, the Ten of Wands has all of the burdens. So it's almost like he is in a protective sort of, feeling as though he's got to protect himself from whatever's going on. And it just feels like stepping away, getting out in, when things are getting hot-headed, have your cup of tea out in the garden and steer clear of whatever this is, because, you know, I think sometimes when you've told someone that it's time to head off, they can just take it very negatively, and that might be what is coming through here, Leo, to look after your own energy, because I think the fact that you are kind of taking it in your stride, even if you've told people, you know, who are not in relationships but are, you know, family or friends around you, and you're just like, I need to, you know, I'm going to be partying over here, you're a bit of a cheapskate, I'm going to be going up. They're not going to handle it very, very well. So Leo, I would like another just little piece of information from the Romance Angels deck, if I can get a card. Okay, I've got 2 cards. So religious factors. Interesting. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this could be where some of the battling is coming from too. It could be that you have different belief system. It could be about that type of generosity. That could be something that's part of your beliefs or upbringing, and the other person is not on the same page. You know, you're the giver, they're the taker, and it doesn't seem to be balanced. So that could be part of the message, and it's coming out with this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So I mean, it's a bit confusing considering that the 2 are here, but maybe it's something that, you know, you can work out, and maybe that's why with the battling here it ends with the 2 of Cups. So understanding what the differences are and trying to make an attempt to point out your differences in beliefs, and seeing whether you can sort of, you know, make a amends, or whether you can work out what that looks like, explaining to people, you know, we've got a different idea of how things are, and, you know, you could be explaining that. Or it could be that you've gotten rid of somebody so that you can bring a new person in who's your soulmate, your 2 of Cups card, and it could be somebody who you've already met. So this could be the one. Once you've cleared your energy from the old 2023, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So it could be somebody who is somebody who a friend has introduced, or somebody who's around, and it could be somebody who you know, Leo, which is quite nice. You've got really fun energy. I think you're going to be enjoying yourself for the New Year's period. So party up coming into January 2024. Don't let anything get you down, because I think you really are going to be okay. You end up with the 2 of Cups. You've got a lot of good fiery energy to bring in new prospects, new ideas. You're looking pretty smart here. You're looking very good, Leo. You know, you're standing out in the crowd, which you love. And, you know, judgment is sort of here to help you, not to hinder you in a way. And, you know, people will be shifting out of your life if they're not keeping up with your energy. So a good reading for you to start out the year. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let me know if anything resonates so that I can grab your comments and respond to you. And yeah, I hope you had a lovely Christmas and great start to the new year. So happy new year, and I'll chat to you soon. Thanks, Leo.